Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and thank you for joining me for this 15-minute gentle morning flow. So you don't need anything for this, just yourself and your mat, and whenever you are ready, let's begin. Okay everyone, so let's begin by meeting at the back of our mats this morning in a wide knee child's pose. So the toes come together, let the knees open wide. As we crawl the fingertips forward, start to take your chest and your forehead down towards the mat. Taking a few deep breaths here and just allowing yourself to settle down into your mat. And if this feels already a little bit too intense this morning, feel free to bring the forehead on top of your hands for a little bit of height. But in your own time, take 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, maybe exhaling out through the mouth. Just giving yourself this time to find some gentle movement through the body, waking yourself up. And if it feels good, maybe find a little bit of a shake with the head, just rocking the forehead on the mat side to side. Good, and then eventually come back into stillness. Let's take the gaze towards the fingers and walk both hands over towards the right hand side of your mat. Take a full deep breath here into the left hand side of your body. Welcome that stretch. And then we can walk those hands back through center. This time take them over to the left. Again, just welcoming that nice big stretch through the right hand side of your waist, your rib cage. Good, and then bring the hands back into center. From here, go ahead and wave the spine up so that we can meet in our tabletop on the mat, on the hands and the knees. And let's take a few cat-cows here. As we inhale, we drop the belly, point the tailbone up, send the gaze forwards. As we exhale, tuck the chin into the chest and round out the spine. Every inhale, rolling forwards. Every exhale, coming up and under. Just welcoming this nice gentle movement in through the spine this morning. And this doesn't have to be a big movement. This can be a very small little movement, especially if we are holding a little bit of tension or tightness in through the back of our body today. Just waving that spine forwards and back in time with your own breath. Good, let's take one more full deep breath here and one more round of movement. And after your exhale, we can meet back in center with a nice neutral spine. And from here, we're going to tuck the toes under, just so that we can start to feel that stretch up through the ankles and through the soles of the feet. And we might start to find a little bit of a sway with the hip side to side here. It's almost as if you are just wagging your tail side to side. And if it feels good, we might start to find a little bit of a look over that shoulder, looking back towards your hips. Good, let's take one more each side. And then eventually come back into center. We can untuck the toes, maybe give a little pat of the tops of the feet on the mat. And then from here, we're going to start to walk the knees back. We're going to lower ourselves all the way down onto our belly. And we want to have the hands right underneath the shoulders. We want to press the tops of your feet into the mat. And as we inhale, start to lift your chest, roll your shoulders back and send the gaze forwards. As we exhale, slowly lower your chest back to the mat. Good, so every inhale, we're pressing into the hands, we're lifting up. As we exhale, we lower. Good, just connect to your breath here. These can be big movements or teeny tiny movements, whatever your body feels like it needs. As we come up, we can keep a deep bend through the elbows, or we can extend all the way up. Just take a few rounds here. The next time that we inhale and come up, we're going to stop and we're going to meet right here in our cobra. Really roll the shoulders back, shine your heart forwards, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way back to your mat. Bring the hands in underneath your forehead, let the forehead relax down, and then let's go ahead and bend the knees up. And we're just going to find a little bit of a windshield wiper with those legs, just letting them fall side to side. Nothing fancy here, just letting those legs fall one way and then the other. Just helping any tension release away from the hips, away from the low back. Good, and then eventually coming back into center, releasing those legs out behind you and taking the hands back underneath your shoulders. From here, let's press ourselves up and back into a downward facing dog. So we can tuck the toes under, we lift the hips up and back, and maybe we start to welcome some movement in through those legs this morning. So walking the dog out here, just bending each knee at a time, breathing into the hamstrings, into the entire back of your body. And remember, if the body is tight or tired this morning, take a break when you need to. We can drop the knees back to the floor anytime. Good, just one more full breath here. Breathe it all the way in. Exhale all the way out. And then come back into stillness. Your knees can be bent or straight, it doesn't matter. We're gazing back towards the toes, the back of the neck is long. And then whenever you're ready, take a deep bend through the knees, look towards the hands, and we're going to take as many steps as we can, coming really slowly all the way to the top of your mat, where eventually we'll meet in a forward fold. So take as deep of a bend through the knees as you need to. Maybe hold on to opposite elbows and find a little sway side to side. Think of everything from your hips up, completely relaxing here. Your whole spine, all the way from the tailbone right up to the neck. Decompressing, releasing, letting go of any tightness that we're still holding from our night sleep. Nice, and then eventually meet me back in center. We can release the elbows and slowly roll yourself all the way up into standing at the top of your mat. Nice, and from here just stand tall, start to take a few little rolls up and back with those shoulders. If it feels good to find a few little neck circles or just whatever kind of organic movement feels good for you at this moment. Just getting rid of all those little niggles. Good, and then eventually we'll come back into standing, into stillness. Good, from here, press down equally through the soles of both feet. We're standing nice and tall. Think about lifting up your kneecaps, lifting up your chest. And on your next inhale, sweep both hands all the way up and overhead. Bring the palms together at the top and look up. Take a big deep breath in here. And then on your next exhale, deep bend through the knees as we come all the way down into your forward fold. Really rounding out your low back, releasing your head and your neck. Take another full breath here. And then on your next inhale, we'll move into our halfway lift. So we want to straighten the legs. We want to let the hands come wherever they need to be for those legs to be straight. So shins, thighs, floor, doesn't matter. We're breathing deeply here. The spine is long. Take another big breath in. And as we exhale, bend the knees, come down, forward fold. This time, plant the hands to the floor and step both feet back, downward facing dog. Good, slow down your breath here. And on your next inhale, let's see if we can reach the right leg up to the sky. It doesn't have to lift too high. As we exhale, step the right foot forwards in between your hands and lift yourself up into your high lunge. Take a big deep breath in here and a full breath out. And if it feels good to stay still, we can stay right here. If we want to find a little twist, maybe we lower the arms to shoulder height and start to turn towards your right. Maybe send your gaze towards the right fingertips. Stay strong through the legs. And then return back through center. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale to drop the hands back to the floor and step back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forwards in between your hands and lift up, rise up into your high lunge. Hold it here, stay steady and strong through the legs. The chest is open, we find that power here. We can stay here or we can start to drop the hands and turn towards the left. Maybe send your gaze towards the back fingertips. Good, find that stability. And then return all the way back through center, lift the hands up for a deep breath in. Exhale to dive forwards, plant the hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Good, from here, go ahead and bend the knees, look forwards and take yourself a little walk all the way to the top of your mat, forward fold. Once again, taking hold of the elbows and finding that little rock, that little sway, side to side. Slowing down your breath. With every inhale, welcoming in fresh new air, welcoming in energy for your day. And with every exhale, letting go of anything that you do not wish to carry with you into your day. Let's bring ourselves back to center, back to stillness. Release the elbows and slowly roll all the way up to standing. This time lift the hands all the way up, palms together at the top, and then exhale your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath here. Thanking yourself for your practice this morning. And namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning. Hopefully you enjoyed this practice. If you did, please give it a like or let me know in the comments. And if you would like to see more from me, please subscribe. But whatever you're doing, have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.